away from overcrowded places, find myself where there is well-aerated environment, and then actually I do not wear tight-fitting clothes that will generate heat in my body. And then I think some time ago I also took the vaccine.
The disease which always come at the hot season, especially March going. So all our people on March season, we all advise ourselves that we should be spaced out, because if you are closer to another, the heat it can affect you. And normally, what the most important is the heat. We don't want to get closer to any of our relatives because of the heat.
To my opinion, I see that if you take plenty water, it's very good. Not nowadays we like taking chill water, and the chill water is affecting our brain. So I think that if everybody take water plenty, don't just feel like you should be tasty before you take water. Continue taking water, and our body need water to fight in our system. So if we take plenty water, I think that it will help us from getting CSM.
Yes, CSM, which we call the cerebrospinal meningitis, or now currently called bacterial meningitis, normally occurs during the dry season. That is the peak in April, March, April. It becomes high during this period because of the fact that the high temperatures leads to the dryness of the membranes covering the throat, where some of the organisms exist. The breaking of the lining enables the entry of these germs into the bloodstream. That moves into the brain. That's the membrane covering the brain, infecting it, leading to the cerebrospinal meningitis, leading to the infection of the meninges. That's the membrane covering the brain, and then also affecting the function of the brain, which precipitates in the form of the person having high temperatures, headache, and neck pains, which when not treated early may lead to damage of the brains and may lead to death. As we are in emergency season now, we call on every person to be alert. When you have fever, that's your body becoming hot, you have headache and neck pains, please report to the nearest health facility so that we can perform the necessary tests. If you have the disease, we can treat you immediately to prevent any death. We also encourage people to avoid overcrowded rooms. We improve our ventilation, open our windows so that we have good ventilation. And also we encourage us to be drinking a lot of water. But during this dry season, it dehydrates, especially our throats, so we take a lot of water to prevent our throats from cracking. And please, let's improve on our diets, eating balanced diets, improve our immunity so that we can fight the disease. As we are in emergency season now, we call on every person to be alert. When you have fever, that's your body becoming hot, you have headache and neck pains, please report to the nearest health facility so that we can perform the necessary tests. If you have the disease, we can treat you immediately to prevent any death. We also encourage people to avoid overcrowded rooms. We improve our ventilation, open our windows so that we have good ventilation. And also we encourage us to be drinking a lot of water. But during this dry season, it dehydrates, especially our throats, so we take a lot of water to prevent our throats from cracking. And please, let's improve on our diets, eating balanced diets, improve our immunity so that we can fight the disease. Last year, 2020, we recorded a total of 114 cases. Unfortunately, we lost 8 out of them. During the year, none of the districts crossed the epidemic threshold in the region. But of, unfortunately, we lost 8 of them. And early this year, from January up to March, so far we have recorded 7 suspected cases. None have been confirmed as bacterial meningitis. As of now, we have not recorded any death, but we are putting measures to actually detect early and then respond to any outbreak that may occur in the region. This includes the reactivation of our preparedness and response plan, the public health emergency management committees being reactivated, and we ensure that we strengthen disease surveillance on meningitis at all our district health facilities. Ensure that we have distributed case definition to all our health facilities so that the clinicians have been oriented to ensure that we'll be able to detect any meningitis case that may occur, that may be reported. We've also put in measures to ensure that we have adequate quantities of our medicines so that we can manage the cases when detected. We also train our staff to be able to provide the necessary support, care and treatment for any case that we detect. We also have procured adequate quantities of medicines and non-medicines to manage the cases. We've also started the sensitization of the community members so that they can report early. The idea is that any person who have fever, headache, neck pains, to report to the nearest health facility so that we can detect early and manage the cases to prevent any death.